You all know what time it is. Brand new Smiling Critter plushies released, and you know me, I have to get every single one of these bad boys. So yes, that's what we're doing here. We got all 4 of the brand new Poppy Playtime Smiling Critter mini plushies, because these are not like the deluxe ones, these are, well, you know, mini. And one thing really interesting about these is just, first of all, you can actually go and find these in stores. You can actually go and find them in your local Walmart. So I'm just gonna like leave that there. You might see, like, they don't have it online, but when they do add it online, I will add some type of like an affiliate link type thing. So like stay tuned for that. But what's also more interesting about these, if you look in the back of them, of course, it's officially licensed Poppy product. But of course it shows Mob Entertainment and other stuff like that. It doesn't even show it in the back here for some reason. But these are actually Culturefly plushies. If you do not know, guys, Culturefly is the ones that release these. I'm gonna just go and grab him up. He's a little bit dusty, but she's a little dusty. But they released the Jumbo Deluxe, you know, Smiling Critter plushie. And now they released the mini ones for an actual reasonable price. And you can also get them in store. So it's like a win-win. Each of these plushies did retail for around $13. And that's like, you know, a really good price compared to like the, what, $38 of the deluxe ones. And also just depending on the look of them, like really good. So let's say out of nowhere, you just wanted to, you know, go to Walmart to get a Smiling Critter plushie. This was the old mini ones we've reviewed, like, I don't know, a few months ago. Also a little dusty. It's the Fat Mojo CraftyCorn for around literally the exact same price. Or you can now get this brand new Culturefly one, which is a lot bigger, a lot detailed, and it just looks a lot more game accurate for literally the same price. So it's interesting to definitely see these new plushies. So without further ado, let's just go and review them, starting off with the one and only CatNap. All of them is getting fallen over. I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry. But first of all, you know me, as a collector, I like looking at the game accuracy of it. Don't mind why they're all T-posing, of course. I don't know why. It's probably shipping. They'll probably get fixed later. But first of all, these do look really good. Of course, they're made to be a lot more cheaper, so you're able to go and find them in stores, and more people are able to get them. They're not trying to, you know, be one-to-one with the game, as you can tell. And as you can see, it's the very first time we've ever seen any Smiling Critter plushies with, like, embroidery instead of an actual, you know, zipper and actual charm. All of it's just, you know, embroidered in there. It still looks really good for them trying to keep the cost low for the plush while still keeping it good and high quality. I am totally fine with that. It's better than being printed on there. Also, guys can see, you got the little dangly legs, not as stuffed up, so you can actually go and dangle them. They can go and sit. Their arms are really stuffed, which I definitely do think they should have probably made a little bit less, so, you know, the hands are able to go down, but no, all of them is kind of like that. You're gonna have to like squeeze them down if you want that. Also, this is this new Smiling Critter tag they had for like the scented bundle, which I of course already did a video on that. But it's just a lot more bigger, and it says in the back, CatNap Plush 1, so officially licensed, stuff like that. And of course, CatNap has, you know, his long tail. Look at that. It's like also really long, not as long as a deluxe one, but it's definitely like what, the second longest tail we got, so that's like a really nice addition. You know, it's really good. But looking at, of course, the whole head here, the mouth does not go in like in the game, which, you know, we don't really expect the plushies to really do that. But it does have a nice embroidered nose. The ears are really nice and not too fluffed up. They're pretty thin and they're just, you know, there. And of course, the eyes are still that hard plastic eyes. It's like little smaller versions of what the deluxe plushies use, but it still looks really good, making the plush look more, of course, game accurate. So out of all the CatNap plushies, this is probably like my third favorite, because, you know, I do like the deluxe one a lot, and I do like the official one. But yes, this is still a very good, you know, CatNap plushie. But let's go and actually move on to the next one, being, of course, DogDay, because why not? DogDay is the one we all love. And if you guys are wondering, I'm guessing this is like a series or wave 1, because most likely there will be doing a wave 2 with the other 4 critters. But sadly, this is the full set for now. Only these 4, but these are my 4 favorite critters of like all 8 of them so far, so I'm happy they made them like that. But looking at DogDay, this is definitely my second favorite DogDay plush of like all time. I do like the deluxe one a lot more, and I do not think any other plush will be able to top that in quality. But this DogDay just has a lot going for it, with his, you know, plush body size looking exactly like, you know, the game, just a lot smaller. The embroidery of the charm and of course the zipper just looks great. Even though it's not a real thing, it still looks great there. Got the dangly legs, the T-posing arms that's supposed to be down, but that's totally fine. We got the exact dog tail here, which is the exact same ones I had on the deluxe one, just a lot smaller and a lot more stuff. And of course, the head just looks great. Even though the mouth isn't going in, like I said, the game, it's going to be pretty difficult for them to do that, and it plush while also keeping it cheap. So, you know, that's totally understandable. But like to have like the little like edges of the mouth just looks perfect. Got that same like the grinning look to it all. It just makes the plush look a lot more accurate to the actual in-game model. We're also having the ears, you know, poking out more, making it still look really good and more game accurate. Yes, I'm saying game accurate a lot. I realize that, but that's what we're looking at the plushies. You want to see if you want to get a good game accurate plush. You know, you want to get a plush that looks like it just got ripped out from the files. And I gotta say, for the price and everything, this is a really good DogDay. It's like definitely the second favorite out of all of them. If you want to have like a little DogDay just sitting on your car or something like that, this is probably the one you want to get since it's a lot smaller. Got, like I said already, the good embroidery there. The same eyes are used for all of them, and it just looks really good. I gotta say, this plush is like really good quality. I'm still surprised of how they're actually a decent and reasonable price for what you get. So yes, this is definitely a great plush. You know, DogDay gets a full-on 10 out of 10. But hey, before we go and actually move on to the next critter, I'd like to ask you guys to please go and subscribe. It only takes, you know, like a few seconds, and it'll really help me out. It also helps out, you know, the algorithm, stuff like that. And when you're down there subscribing, you can either just like or just comment down below, of course, which one you like or which one you have. But, you know, let's just go and actually continue off the review for the next critter. Let's move on to Hoppy Hopscotch, since Hoppy is like my, you know, favorite critter of all time. Totally not because of the lightning charm right there. Got the same exact tag, you know, it says Hoppy Hopscotch, and DogDay, of course, said DogDay. But as you guys can see here, we got the same zipper here, but this time just with the lightning charm amulet instead. The same little floppy feet, the same T-posing arms. Also got a little bunny tail here too. And also one thing that's really interesting that every single Hoppy Hopscotch plush has so far is that they all have metal, like, you know, pieces in the ears. So you're able to go and actually bend them and then go and keep the position. You know, really cool. I have no idea if they actually had that feature in the game plushie, since they never really explored or expanded on that. But of course, if you want to have it more accurate, you just go and bend the ear a little bit and it looks really good. And of course, the, you know, same eyes, the same embroidered nose for every single one of them so far. All have the exact same one. But yes, it still looks good. The plush, like the mouth isn't as edged up as like DogDay is, as you guys can see that little curve. That's what making DogDay, of course, look a lot better out of all the other critters. So of course, if I have to go and rank them, I'm gonna do it at the end. DogDay already know is 100% number one. But this is still a very good plushie, but you know, nothing much to really go. It's just Hoppy Hopscotch, and relooked at it all. But now let's go and actually look at CraftyCorn. I do love CraftyCorn, and I do think that, of course, the Deluxe CraftyCorn plush is probably the most realistic and most game accurate, like, smiling critter plushie of all time. Well, that you can actually go and buy. But it sucks to see that the mini one out of all these is sadly like the least best in my opinion. Like, everything else is really good. You got the embroidered, you know, charm with the zipper. You got the same hands, the dangly feet too. You got the back, you got the, you know, the little horse tail or unicorn tail, you know. But it's really just the hair, using the same hair as the Fat Mojo plushies too. While the Deluxe one has good, you know, fluff, making it look exactly like the game. This one just uses like a piece of fabric, sews it into different edges, and then just calls it a day. It kind of not ruins the entire plush, but it makes it look a lot cheaper than it actually is. Yes, the unicorn horn is like metallic like it is in the game, which is also a nice benefit, with the ears and everything having nice embroidery too. Even the nose, it's just that, yeah, it's a good plush, because compared to all the other plushies we got so far, CraftyCorn will definitely have to be the last and least in my opinion of the ranking, of course. So I definitely give DogDay number 1, then of course CatNap would be 2, with Hoppy being 3 and CraftyCorn sadly being last. But that's really going to be it for this video. You guys can let me know in the comments below what do you guys think about all this brand new Smiling Critter merch. Knowing Mob Entertainment, they're probably still going to release a lot more, so if you want me to get, you know, the other 4 whenever they do release them, you guys could definitely let me know in the comments below. And you can let me know which one is your favorite and if you guys actually sell them in stores yet. Because they will be releasing like a little like display box that has a full set of each of them but 2 times. So yeah, I think it's definitely it for this video. Don't forget to check out this video to see other review, and of course this video on some news, and I'll see you all next time. And of course in our next news or review video. But definitely don't forget to check out those here.